David Correa,
We're the
welcome
leather.
back.
Hi,
Entertainment
thank you.
correspondent, podcast host, and all the things. Have you recovered?
I've been tearing up all morning. Pero mira qué rico es el Latino, right?
Exact. Even he's Puerto Rican.
Right,
Sí.
everybody.
You're an Honor Rican.
Gracias.
Welcome.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk commercials first before we talk about Super Bowl. Are we talking commercials?
No, we're going
first?
to talk Coco Jones. Let's
Oh,
start.
okay, yeah.
Let's tell a story.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's do it. Yeah.
From
From the very beginning, Coco Jones, who sang
Yeah.
Lift Every Voice and Sing, what a moment.
Yeah.
And can we give a moment for the fashion?
Oh, yeah.
She went with Carl Kanai, who is the godfather of streetwear. And if you noticed, it was an
Yep.
homage to Whitney Houston's 1991 tracksuit.
Amazing.
How I
Unbelievable.
chills. How beautiful was that?
Yep.
Very.
Beautiful. And then, of course, we had the incredible Brandi Carlile representing the LGBTQIA
Yep.
plus community, singing God Bless America.
She was great.
Charlie Puth representing New Jersey.
Hey.
I was worried about Charlie Puth because I didn't know his vocal range. My God, he is the voice of an angel.
Oh, so smooth.
He's like Fergie.
Same.
Yeah.
I watched him like this. I was like, oh God, is he gonna nail it? It's a very
He
challenging
was
song to
incredible.
sing.
was
And I
incredible.
love him. I think
Yeah.
he is magic. But I was happy that he
That
nailed
was
it.
fantastic. Okay, so then a tip-off happened.
Yep. A football was thrown.
2 entire quarters of football happened.
Wait, did people think the best commercial of the night was Dunkin' Donuts with Ben Affleck?
It was hilarious. I love the 90s nostalgia. You had Jaleel White, you had Carlton, you had Jasmine Guy.
They were AI-ish,
Let's-
right?
I
will-
Weren't
I
they
think a lot of the commercials-
I know,
Let's
and that's
watch
I didn't-
the clip.
Sorry. Okay,
we'll
watch.
watch the
Can we
clip.
afford this? Like $2
No.
million?
Hey, Will, did you arrange the Munchkins in the Fibonacci sequence? I got a genius working for me.
He's such a genius, then why'd he put ice in his coffee, huh?
Come on, Chucky, I'm just Will Hunting. I'm not a genius.
I will marry the first man that can help me with the Fibonacci sequence.
How you doing?
Smooth.
Don't you have a girlfriend?
We're on a break. I don't need her. I still get everything I need right here at Dunkin'.
All right,
It
so
was okay.
they got a little AI treatment, but that's fine.
It was okay.
The wig department must have really worked really hard
Oh,
on
yeah,
this
yeah.
one. There's
Dancing
a lot
looks
of
great.
wigs.
Here's the thing with the commercials. I found it to be all celebrity, very little substance on 99% of them. I thought they were relying too much on things. The Ben Stiller one with Benson Boone.
Oh.
I actually laughed out loud.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked George Clooney. It was
okay.
Grubhub. It was all right. But they were not the main event.
The
tonight.
one I liked, and I've stood on the record by saying the NFL is no saint of my devotion as an organization, The Shield. However, the commercial with the little kid giving his stuffed animals a pep talk.
Oh, that was great.
And they thanked
That was
coaches.
great. Yep, that was great.
That was my favorite
Yeah,
commercial.
that was a good
so
commercial.
I was like, okay, fine,
When they
fair,
do this,
whatever.
because that was substance. They wrote
Yes.
it well. It was edited well. It was produced well.
Yeah.
This is like, oh, let's just throw a really famous person in the
And then
middle
hope
here,
it
and
clicks.
then
Right,
and we have the
right.
product. People remember
Right.
that because
Yeah,
of the
there
product.
was some good ones. Not the best
I know, I
showing
wasn't
for commercials this year. But
You
there's some
know
good
what? They
ones.
probably all the brands were probably like, listen, we're gonna have the biggest audience ever,
Yeah.
but people are gonna want to speed through us because they want to watch the
Yeah,
Right,
halftime
exactly,
show.
exactly. Which happened.
Whew.
The halftime
That
show.
halftime show.
All right, bring it to us.
Well,
it.
to me, that halftime show was a celebration of Puerto Rican culture, a love letter to people like you and me.
Yep.
And it was a thank you to our ancestors.
Yeah.
Like, I teared up all morning thinking about my grandfather who worked in those sugarcane fields
Yeah.
and how beautiful that was.
Yeah.
I loved that Doñita, who owns the Caribbean Social Club on
In
Grand Street.
Williamsburg,
Amazing.
yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Here's the thing. I love it when Super Bowl halftime is a show. This was not just a show, this was a story. And that to me, I don't understand a single word he said.
And you didn't
that's
need
the
to.
best part about storytelling. When you're a great storyteller, you could do it in Sanskrit. Doesn't
That's
matter.
right, that's right.
And this is one of the few halftime shows I wanted to watch again several times.
Me too.
Magic.
I did watch
thought
it
was
several times.
Amazing.
And you know, it's so interesting. It was hard not to see his critics, right? I mean, there was an entire halftime show that was supposed to be the antithesis
Yeah.
of Bad Bunny. And I think what Bad Bunny did beautifully in telling the story is he was like, I'm not going to divide anyone.
Right, exactly.
I'm going to
I'm just
bring
going
you
to be
all
here.
in.
Yep.
And my husband said, you know what would be really cool is if he just got out there and had a party and everyone watching is having a party with him. And I think
Yeah.
that's what he did. Instead of dividing people further,
Yes.
I think he brought everybody together.
true.
Yeah.
Which is what we needed.
Yeah.
Is what
I
I
mean-
needed. I won't speak on behalf of everybody else, but it's what I
No,
needed.
I agree.
And he
100%.
literally brought two people together. He had
Oh,
a
gosh.
real life wedding.
That was awesome.
As I was watching, I was like, do we think they
I was
really?
same thing. I was like, if that's a real wedding, that's
I mean,
amazing.
I knew it was real because the smiles on their faces
Yes.
were
Right?
so big.
Right?
To have Lady Gaga as your wedding singer,
Right.
incredible.
What lottery did you pick? Like,
Oh
well, how did
my
you pick
God.
this couple? Like, oh my gosh, we won.
But you know what resonated with me, and I know you'll understand this. We as Latinos
The
have
kid.
those. The kids sleeping.
The kid sleeping was amazing.
The kid
Yeah.
Yep.
sleeping and being woken up.
Yeah.
I have slept on many a coat.
Yep, many a coat in
Many a
someone
coat.
in a Titi's bedroom
Yep.
somewhere,
Yes.
and yeah.
They would carve me out a little corner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think the idea of opening with that wedding was just another way to just show like this is a slice of life
This is
for us.
just what we're doing.
This
This
is
is
what
just
we're
what we're
doing,
living.
and this is yeah.
And the way it was filmed, you felt like you were there. Like you felt like there was just you and them, and that was
Yeah.
it. No one else was. It was just you guys.
Yeah.
It was so
Exactly.
personally
We were in
done.
the wedding.
Right, we were in
Yeah,
the wedding.
we
We
were
were
at the
in
party.
all these experiences. We were dancing along with them.
Yeah.
Like it was great.
We were playing dominoes. We were in El
Yes.
Barrio. We stopped for piraguas. We got helado de coco. We did it all.
The whole thing.
Jessica
And then-
Alba looks fantastic, by the way.
The cameos. Jessica Alba in the
I
casita with
spotted,
Cardi
I
I
B.
spotted Cardi B real quick. I was like, "There's Cardi."
I thought Pedro Pascal. I was like, that is Pedro
That is
Pascal.
Pedro
That's who I
Pascal.
played. The first
And
one I
Karol
said, that's
G.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
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 Okay, now here's my question about Lady Gaga. First of all, her voice is
awesome.
it's otherworldly. Do you think this was planned before the Grammys?
Oh, yes.
Really?
I think it was because if you notice, both Lady Gaga and Ricky Martin were love bombing Bad Bunny.
Fair.
Yeah.
Since before the Grammys,
Yeah.
on social media, in person. I also predicted, you can go on my social media and check it out, David Up to Speed, that Ricky Martin would be on that stage.
He is fantastic.
That oh my
Chills.
gosh! When he sang, first of all, the man is aging in reverse.
He's a beautiful human
Backwards.
being.
So gorgeous. But and this morning, as I continued to process it, I was like, oh my God, Ricky Martin was like, "You're my legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are my legacy, and let's go
Yeah.
have fun."
There was a beautiful moment on social media between the two of them. I think it was afterwards,
just had
and they
his
were
head on
hugging.
his
Yeah, they were-
shoulder.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like you could tell that
Yeah.
exactly. It was a generational kind of like
Yeah.
you are now in charge. Like go
Yeah,
be
yeah.
free.
Yeah.
Take it where I took it. You now
Yep.
take it to where you go.
Yep.
Yep.
And it was beautiful.
And take it
wonderful.
further.
Yeah.
And he said it. He said it to us directly into the camera. He said, "I'm here because I believe."
Love
Yeah.
that.
And you have to believe too.
Yes.
I mean, spoke directly to my soul.
And the only thing more powerful than hate is love. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
could literally.
I know.
talk
We
I know,
could,
seriously.
This could be the
About
whole
this
hour.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll call you and cry into my sancocho later
Please,
because
please
I will be
do.
watching it. Watching it again. You can catch up with David on all his social platforms at David Up to Speed. Also, catch the pod with his husband, Jay Brandon, the husbander. It's very cute.